How you guys doing? This is Martin. You know me from my series on how to pay off your car loan in 36 months without giving up Starbucks or being cheap. I already went to Starbucks. Now I'm drinking my Amway Excess. Hey, if you guys want some excess, email me martching2018@gmail.com. Long day. So basically, so how many of you have had like a sprinkler on your roof? Raise your hand. How many of you had like, you've come outside and the ground is wet and you think, oh, that can't be the plumbing under the ground. And you walk away, come back again, the ground is still wet the next day. And then, oh, that can't be me. Then you come back again the next day, hey, the water is starting to puddle up and you realize, yep, I got a leaking plumbing line that's 6 or 7 feet. Or who's had, like, my biggest ones had 2 sprinklers. Oh, who's had like the weather be about 40 or drop below 0 and you come home and you see like, psst, that's the water coming out of the copper thing that's cracked. Those are the repairs. Or how about if you lived in like Los Angeles, California, and a LA County, LA City, real LA City, not a city. City of Los Angeles wants you to put up these things to lift the wires. They hold the wire so the wire won't drop down below and through the trees to possibly cause a fire. Probably happens only 1 out of like 1 million times, but happens once and some politician thinks, hey, I got a great idea. I'm going to come up with this stupid idea that you can't find. Like for me, the stupid idea is sprinklers. You would say, Martin, sprinklers protect people. They keep you safe. Yes, they do to a point, but when I talk about the series, when I'm talking about hiring a handyman, when you hire a handyman, usually you're going to lose. You ever have to pay. You're investing money to solve a problem. So I don't care about money, but just when you're going to hire a handyman, it's either going to be money or time. What I don't want it is to be both. And I found with these sprinklers that go through the house, it's cost me both time and money. And I tried once. I got the book and tried to do it myself until I realized it's a pressurized line and you got to use there's a certain type of glue you got to put in when you stick the pipe in because it's a line under pressure. So the problem with hiring a handyman is I don't care if he costs me money, but when it costs me time and I have to repair something that I thought he was going to repair, see, that's when we got a problem. And that's what I learned came out with this series, because I'm going to try to see if I can't walk you to some of the things, because unfortunately, Home Depot is a good thing and it's a bad thing. I still don't know what Home Depot makes everyone think they can solve a problem, but it also makes everyone think they can become a handyman or a contractor and fix a problem. And unfortunately, that's not true. Let's get to my fire sprinklers. One fire sprinkler repair cost me $400 and 1 day off of work. Another fire sprinkler repair cost me $500, me walking back and forth to cut off the water to the main, and another day off work. And it does not count the 50. I think I do telemarketing. I think I called at least 20 fire sprinkler guys. And I was offering to pay $700. Just come out on this day and do it. Oh, we can't come out on this day. Because like what happens with the fire sprinkler people who fix the sprinklers, they like to work with the housing people because they give them a lot of money. Because if they knew how to sell, go to grantcardone.com. If most contractors and people in general knew how to sell, they'd have enough volume, and they'd have enough volume they can properly schedule their time. But since they don't, they got to try to go for the free money when they're building houses. So when and it comes time to fix a sprinkler in someone's house like me, it's just a luxury, an extra $5, an extra $400. So that's why I say, it comes to fixing, and then when it comes to decide if you want to hire a contractor, is it a repair that it can be hidden if you happen to sell the house, or if someone comes in for some type of home inspection? Then I recommend, hey, try to do it yourself. Don't do it like I did with the roof, and you try to fix the tiles, and you're putting all this black tar on, and you decide a year afterwards that you're going to sell your house after considering that you've lost $400 each time you fix the sprinkler, and you think, hey, I don't want to have this sprinkler thing leak again because it cost me $4 or $5, it cost me $1,000, and probably now 2 days off work because I can't get a person to come out and fix the fire sprinkler that's supposed to save my life is becoming a headache, which makes me want to take my life because I'm getting stressed about the leaking through the drywall and all that. So I think one thing when it comes to hiring a contractor, you just want to hire a contractor. Hey man, I don't care if it takes a long time and you want me to be cheap. I just don't want to have to come back behind you and fix this problem. So, and for me, it costs me both time and money. I'm losing $400 or $500. I got to use a day of vacation and all to fix this, not counting all the times I'm calling, hey, this is Martin. I live in the Yucca Valley. I need somebody to come by and fix the sprinkler. Well, Mr. Morris, we can schedule 2 weeks from now, 3 months from now. I'm like, Chief, I need it done. Like, I would like to do it done. I'm paying more water. I'm paying. My drywall is getting damaged. I'm paying money to the water company. And then I'm just stressed out because I can't find someone to come fix it because all of you guys are working with the housing people and trying to get money. You say you're a fire whatever business, but you're really just looking for a housing developer to hire you to put in their sprinklers because you don't know how to sell. So that's one thing. Let's just, like, it comes to handyman and contractors, there's a lot of them don't know how to sell. So once they get a job, it's like they're like most contractors are like living like hand to fist. What is it? Job to job and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. When it comes to hiring a handyman, hey, make sure that they have like volume. I would rather have a handyman with volume than a handyman that doesn't have anything to do at all, because that kind of lets me know he's cheap, doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't know how to market himself. And no, going door to door would be great if they did that. But they don't have that. Having a contractor's license does not mean you're going to make money as a handyman. So that's why I'm starting this series. Still trying to figure out which way this series go. I guess what I say, if more handymen knew how to sell, which I will help them do that. But I'm going to make sure I help the ones who sell, who pay money. No, I don't care if you go to, because are you going to use the best product? Are you going to do the best job? If you're going to use a cheap product, say, Martin, I'm going to use a cheap product. Or Martin, why don't you come with me? Let's go to Home Depot. Let's see if we can find the best product. And then I would say, okay, just don't try to use a cheap product and turn around and then try to gouge me. So then that's when I get upset. You gouge me and then you do a shitty job because you happen to get another job because you don't know how to get another job before. So you try to do 2 jobs at once and you don't hire any staff. You try to do all your stuff yourself and then you do a shitty job. And what happens? You end up with nothing. You end up like getting bad reputation and you end up your condition before living hand to fist. So that's why I say with handyman, you just gotta check them out. You gotta figure out, is this an easy job or hard job? Do you want to take it on yourselves? Like if you want to replace a washer, if you want to do some type of minor lawn work, you want to install your own landscaping, I don't care. Everyone's a landscaper. But when it comes to saying, do you really want to fix that hole in the wall? Are you gonna be able to hide that hole in the wall and with something? I mean, you kind of have to realize what you can or cannot do. Now, if you ever if you don't mind having your housing price drop by $100 to $200 from some repair someone sees and they try to lowball you and gouge you on your house, say okay. Now, if you lived in your house like my grandmother did for 50 years and you have termites eating everything, and then under the house you have some foundation issues that you repaired, and the person gives you $60,000 just to take the house off your hand. Take the house off their hand. Don't try to negotiate, especially when you live across some Section 8 houses. So it just all depends on what do you want repaired. Where's your house located? I mean, that's how you kind of that's a new one. I just thought of it. It's basically where your house is located, the age. I'm going to write this all down. Now I'm getting it located. Like for me, I had a house, 10 years old, decided to sell. There was an issue with the roof. Should have brought a specialist because I didn't realize the realtor would look at the roof and the other people who would buy the house to look at the roof. And then just before I sold the house, there was an issue with the algae going in the toilet because I was on a septic, so that was another issue I had. Had to replace all the toilets. Something simple, but today, just go back, watch, give me some ideas. What kind of horror stories you have with contractors? Let's see if we can help you get this solved.